once in a while, you hear governors make things are being said here and there, controversial things, and then Hope Uzodinma pops up, the governor of Imo State. Recently, he said that the Igbos should not vie or worry about contesting for the executive post of Nigeria in the forthcoming elections. He's saying Igbos should not even try to contest for the presidency come 2023. They should leave it to any other tribal extraction. The only way the Igbos can contest for president is if the Igbos make peace with Nigeria. I need to say it slowly so it sinks in. Now, if you think I'm joking about this, you probably want to watch the next video we're going to play for you. But I'm playing this video because a respected colleague in the industry, Rufai Oseni of Arisetv, made a very important point. And when we get back, that's also going to be my point. But I'm coming from another angle. Here's what Senator Hope Uzodinma said. Here's what Rufai said. And when we get back, you'll have what I have to say.
The Imo State governor, member of the APC, Senator Hope Uzodinma, has told the Igbos to forget the presidency in 2023, that they could only produce a president of their extraction whenever they found peace with Nigeria. Now let's talk about Tunde.
I just find that statement from Governor Hope Uzodinma completely absurd. I'm sorry, it's hilarious. Why on earth would he say such a thing? I mean, it's well within his rights and perfectly in order as a member of the APC to campaign for the APC presidential candidate and the vice presidential candidate. That would be great. I feel that he should have stuck to that and just extolled the virtues of their candidate rather than telling a whole ethnic nationality to forget their aspirations to be president. Who on earth says such a thing? And it's no less scandalous because he himself is of the Igbo extraction. I think that's beside the point. When you make such a comment, what you are inviting is really sharp rebuttals, which I'm sure will come, and quite rightly too. Nobody has the right to say that, whether about Igbos, Yorubas, Tivs, you know, name it. It's such an outrageous thing to say. I'm sorry, I just cannot believe he uttered such words. A person at that level of leadership really ought to know better. Rather focus on why Nigerians should elect your party.
For Hope Uzodinma, he was speaking at the 80th birthday of Chief Emmanuel Nwanyawo, publisher of Champion newspaper, industrialist, you know, a very prominent investor in sports and industry. And we join others in congratulating him on the occasion of his 80th birthday, as many others have done, for his contributions, you know, in various aspects of Nigerian life. But what Hope Uzodinma was saying, he says Igbos cannot be president in 2023, they should forget it. Well, that's unfortunate.
Secondly, for the Igbo man that says an Igbo presidency is not tenable, we should also remind him that his kingsmen died in the Civil War. And if he says his kingsmen that died have no rights to presidency, then he's saying that those that died in the Civil War probably died in vain. Because we even forget the terms of the Civil War. We forget in a hurry. Anyway, how are we going to remember when we have a country where they don't teach history in school? We forget that the marginalization complained about in the Civil War is still the marginalization happening today. We forget that it has taken over 40 years to complete the second Niger Bridge. And these are the things the Igbo cry marginalization for. We forget that rail has been done in some other parts of the country, but no rail has been done in Igbo land. We forget that the Igbo people still complain of a debt of federal infrastructure. So if these people are complaining and they say Igbo presidency is the pathway for reassurance, and an Igbo man says nothing for you, that you have to make peace with Nigeria, then it speaks volumes of what the person said and who the person is. But you should remember that it is righteousness that exalts a nation. And perhaps be careful with the things they say to their own people just because of political benefits.
Well, that's what Rufai had to say. And there's so many comments on social media. Of course, a lot of knocks have come in for the governor. People are really upset about what he said. People are wondering why an Igbo man will say an Igbo man cannot contest. And I think a lot of people are attributing it to the fact that there is an Igbo man, or two Igbo men actually, who are contesting for the seat of president in the forthcoming 2023 presidential election in the month of February, March, one of those months. I'm going to give you my take, but I'm coming from another angle. Hope Uzodinma might have been giving us some kind of a veiled confession. He might have been saying something sarcastic. I don't want to believe that he was saying something that was to malign his fellow Igbo men. Some other people might say, well, he's being realistic, that Igbos will never become president of Nigeria. And that's why other people are saying, since it will never happen, according to what they believe, the best thing is for the Igbos to leave the country, have their own country, so they can rule themselves. I'm looking at it from the other part. Maybe Hope Uzodinma is saying something he has noticed within the political space, that considering what everyone is saying, considering about what people feel that, some certain parts of the country seem to be owners of Nigeria, he said, until we make peace with Nigeria. I'm looking at it from a sarcastic point of view. I don't want to believe he meant it. I believe he's trying to diss someone, or he's trying to pass a statement and say, we have tried. Is it not the same presidency that the governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Dr. Dave Umahi, said he's leaving PDP and joining APC because he wants fairness and that the presidency should go to the southeast? Where he is now, there is no presidency. He's actually battling to get into the Senate. He might have been making a veiled statement. I'm talking about governor of Imo State. So I don't want to believe he said, or he means what he said. No Igbo man should contest. The only way we can contest is if we make peace with Nigeria. And if Senator Hope Uzodinma, governor of Imo State, actually made that statement from the bottom of his heart, then I join with what Rufai Oseni said. And it's really unfortunate.